Yeah, like it was a pretty good year. It started off not too bad. I got a couple of seconds in the first few rounds, and then a couple of muddy rounds. I got third and a fourth or something like that. And the year was pretty good. Just podiumed all year pretty much, and it was really consistent. Bike and the team was really good, and I sort of gelled in straight back with Yamaha where I left in the end of 2008. So it was good just to slot back in after being in Europe and doing all that kind of stuff to back into Ballards and get another championship. First one's the best by far. It has the most meaning, when you first ever win your first Australian championship. So, this one had different things, different meanings to it, but it's still a good feeling, but nowhere near as good as the first. Definitely the 08 season, I think I won the first 5 rounds, and got a good points gap over everyone, and then from there on it was sort of easy sailing. As where this championship, I didn't win a race. Got a lot of seconds, and the other boys made mistakes and crashes and got hurt and stuff like that. So I think maturity-wise, I've been around for a while now. I think that definitely helped. A couple of times there I started in last in the 3-hour races, and I was like, you know what, it's 3 hours, we got a long way to go yet. And yeah, sure enough, at the end of it, I was always in third or second, so all pretty close to first. So I think just, in enduro, the longer you've been around, the smarter you kind of get with certain conditions and, things to do with your bike and what not to, not to go 110% all the time. Sometimes it's it's good to have the outright speed, but then it works against you sometimes when you make, little mistakes become big mistakes. Yeah, for sure. I learned a lot in that, in Europe. Our speed here is actually on par with their speed over there. They just have a lot more technical tracks. A lot of rock, a lot of extreme tests, a lot of wet, muddy stuff all the time. And their skill level in that kind of stuff is just so much better than ours. Our general speed on a normal motocross track, grass track kind of test, hard packed, our speed is pretty good. They might be a few seconds faster than us, but not much. So, back to learning a lot. I learnt heaps in that factor, and it's 2-day enduros, and it's really hard races, and I learnt heaps from that and grew a lot from it, and I actually enjoyed it. It was tough, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, awesome. I signed with them for 2 years, so I don't have to worry about doing contracts at the end of 2012. I just sort of keep going. So it's a kind of cool thing, and it's good. It shows me that they're investing in me, and they want to give me a good go and good product and good bike, and they've got a good team. So I jumped at that chance to get a 2-year contract. It sort of meant a lot to me. I'm getting old now, and to have 2 years of racing up my sleeve is a good thing, I think. And I'm looking forward to, I'm just starting to ride their bikes now, and it's a bit of a toss-up between the 350 and the 450, but I'm pretty sure now I'll probably be going the 350. Things may change, I don't know, but I'm just starting to really enjoy that bike now, and the team's really good, and Pricey and Grabo and Benny Burrell are all good guys, and we've done a bit of riding already this year, and I've had a really good time and settled in straight away. Doing the off-road, the Nationals, the Nationals, Hatter, Fink, and that's it for now, I think. Fink and Hatter are sort of the desert races. I'll probably take 2012 as a stepping stone into those, just to see how I go. Get a bike set up and go out and do some pre-running. I'm sort of a little bit worried. Not worried, but I've never done anything with high speed before, so I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with it. But we get to go out and pre-run a couple of times before the race, so, definitely be able to do something there. It'll be pretty consistent. I probably won't do much of the state events now. That's the only thing, is where with Yamaha I used to do them a lot. But with the desert racing now and the Fink going out pre-running a few times, that'll be a week at a time, maybe 2 or 3 times before the race. So with all that and the schedule for the off-road series, it's going to be a good year, pretty busy and keep me going kind of thing, and it's going to be good. There'll be no gaps or month breaks or anything, so it'll be good for to keep your race pace up all year instead of having big gaps like we did this year with the rain and stuff like that. It sort of messed up a few of our races.